What, Neo? Guess what?
What?
A,
What?
B, C, D, E, F, G. You ain't no friend to me.
Beautiful. Okay, so, uh,
Was that the fucking...
you've left the Seneca Castle. You know that you have however long you need to prepare yourself for this harsh last journey. So how do you do so? How do you stock up? What supplies are you getting?
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
How best do you prepare yourself?
Well, I think it's about time that Damien just... He just took the chance. He's gonna try and arrange, to some time for him and Murray, in private. Maybe she'll just say,
That's
"Hey,
good. No evidence of the murder of Damien will be found then.
Oh, fuck. No. Keep going.
Well, I guess I should remind you that you are currently sitting on Damien.
I'm sitting on what, sir?
0 ammo.
Yes, I am. I will go.
I bought a health potion because that's all I can afford. It leaves me on a nice, solid 42 coin.
Hmm.
So my only other bit of prep is to wait and see however long everyone else takes.
All right.
I'm gonna pour back over the book I found, the book of Fabian Figa, and maybe bring it up with Manaka Partner. Maybe
All right.
start angling with him to say, hey, maybe once we get the money, we should go into business together. Maybe start our own school, oppose them fucks.
Mm.
Got the perfect location underwater in Bile Rock, or near Bile Rock.
Damien, you're buying ammo then, right?
Yes.
How much?
I have 6.
You're okay. You've bought 6. I'm assuming you looked up the price already.
Yeah, I've got the tab.
There you go.
Oh, Murray does actually have a bit of coin. Bella doesn't. Bella is broke out.
You know, I know what else I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy some dungeon rations just for the memories. Oh no, actually
yes.
I'm not. 6 uses, I'm fine. That's unusual. I thought like I probably am low because I'm always fucking low, but no,
It's done.
I'm good. I'm gonna buy some adventuring gear.
Where is dungeon rations?
There isn't much else. Oh. I mean, I guess there are poisons.
Yeah, which we haven't really made great use of.
I don't know if there's... I wonder what else I could probably...
How much are healing potions?
50
50 coin.
And it's
10 HP.
3 is 1 weight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, 50 coin for 1 use, and if you have.
I guess I'll buy 2 uses.
All right.
Dwarves say it tastes like home. Everyone else says it tastes like home on a fire in a hog farm. Dwarven hardtack.
There we go. I have 7 uses of adventuring gear, so we can just pull everything out of our asses that we might possibly need.
Very good.
1, 3, 5, 6. I've already lost count because I had to blink and my eyes were all fucky.
Ooh, we're going like in some sort of submersible
I'm fine.
device, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We might not want to take Horus.
That is a fair point.
I'll tell you what else is a point. With you when you warped out of there, so where is he?
We didn't describe him as
didn't
coming
have-
in
we
with
didn't-
us.
Yeah.
He did?
We didn't
He came
have-
into the prison?
No,
with you?
Yeah.
Horus. I realized afterwards we never mentioned Horus that whole time.
Yeah.
So presumably we left him not coming into the prison.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You warped out of there.
Alright, we gotta run back
I
again.
assume because we came.
So does
from,
that mean he's just sits somewhere on Flint Beach now?
Oh, I know.
No, because we came past
The Goldroot Hut.
Yeah. See, I swear I recall. I don't know. I'd have to watch back. But didn't one of you send him to take the guy back to Seneca?
That would probably be one of those two, because I probably didn't do that.
I
Or
do
maybe
not
did.
recall like sending off Horace to
no. We
escort
can
him.
like retcon that, but we just did not mention Horace that session.
Yeah, I'll let you retcon that. Say he went back with the guy.
Yeah. In any
Sure,
case,
he
though,
got home
Horace
safe.
isn't really going to be in his element in this place. Issue with that is Horace has all my dungeon rations.
You might want to
Yeah.
take them off of him before we
Yeah,
head
that
down.
puts me pretty high up in terms of weight, but alright, that's 7 uses for 2 weight.
Actually,
So
what does Horace have on him? I'm gonna check.
has 7 dungeon rations, 1 coconut, and a clockwork knight's blade.
I'm going to change out the Gladius and the Clockwork Knight's Blade.
Ooh. You're not gonna use your fancy Scaramouche powers?
No. I'm gonna take that 2 piercing.
You got Quicksilver.
That's true, but that means I'll
If
have
you
4
ever need it.
piercing.
Hmm.
That puts me at, actually I'm only going to take the 5 uses of dungeon rations, so that gives me 1 weight at least to spare. So that leaves 2.
Oh. I put the AC Gladius on Horace.
Gotcha.
I think I'm good for rations.
Okay. So if that's all that shopping done, so Thistlewick, you go to Monocapatna then with your book.
Yeah, and I demonstrate to him the Mirage power that that I learned from the book, and just basically relate everything that I learned from it. And I say that between this and between our experience and the money we'd get from this, we could maybe start our own school to live up to the expectations that we had of the Mandala school and oppose them. Teach our own way.
He ponders this for a bit, looks over the book. He's quite amazed by the book and the Mirage powers. And, he looks at you and says, well, I would have been skeptical if it weren't for this find you got. I mean, wow. Yeah, if that's what you want to do with your reward, then I'd be more than happy to join you.
Perfect. In the travels I've had these last couple of months, I met a few people we could maybe go and ask, and I'm pretty sure we'd get some attention. We could maybe, and with what we know, I could go to Parker and Murphy, tell them what's going on. They might be able to stomp it out underfoot, and then we'd have both the support of the Confederacy and of maybe Tarrant. We might not be able to please both, but we'll see how that goes in the future.
Your problem there would be getting into Tarrant and getting to talk. Unfortunately, you'd have to go, Tarrant, you'd have to go bottom up. And, well, all the rats are at the bottom.
Yeah, there's no doubt we'd face the corruption before we got to them. Unless we caught them personally. Caught them where they wouldn't expect it. That's tricky with a place like Tarrant, but maybe once we establish the school and get some connections, we might be able to jump up a few rungs before we have to, meet anyone.
Something to work out with someone who understands subterfuge a little better.
I know a guy.
Good to know. Okay. So, that's your preparations done?
Yep.
Just gonna get in a bit.
Alright. Well, you set, if that's all, you set off tomorrow.
That's
So,
all on my end.
Yeah, so end of session, we'll pick up tomorrow.
Nice.
Perfect.
I can go to bed in the game and in real life.
Alright. So, once Goth gets back.
I'm back.
Alright. So, you wake up the next morning, and yeah, today's the day, the big day.
All right. Finally, Damien gets to lose his virginity. I mean, nice weather we're having.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's not bad.
It's very hot here. All right then.
So you make your way to Seneca Castle then?
I don't have anything else to do, so yep, I make my way.
All right, very good, very good. You walk through the gardens with purpose. You make your way into the great hall. You're beckoned you're beckoned into the throne room. And actually, no. You don't go in the throne. No. Kalmar and Count Wayne are waiting for you outside the throne room, and they wave you over.
Kalmar, it's been a long while.
It sure has. From what I heard, you've gotten a hell of a lot tougher.
I like to think so. Maybe after the job's done, we can have a rematch.
Hopefully.
Bella is intrigued.
Well, and Count Wayne clears his throat. Well, in any case, your job is all ready for you if you just follow us.
How the bloody hell did he get a submersible in this amount of time?
And as they lead you, through the castle, Count Wayne says, "Oh well, Johann is quite an expedient worker. He got to work on it right away once we realized what we need to do to clear the Mud Ocean. In fact, that's what the Ember Stone was for. To
Oh,
power this thing."
makes sense.
Interesting.
And he leads you through the castle and leads you down into the royal decks, where Johann is waiting next to this bizarre, sort of odd, lobster-looking thing with just a fuck ton of mechanical appendages, and quite a few portholes looking out at it. It looks very bizarre.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fancy.
Ooh.
Johann waves and says, "All right, you're all here. Well, this is it. This is what we'll be riding down into whatever that is we found."
We're gonna die, aren't we?
Hopefully not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've gone out of other scrapes, so I'm sure we'll be fine. That wasn't sarcasm. I mean that.
Oh, we don't have the quick out like we did last night, so... 2 nights ago. So, you have to be careful on this one.
We're headed to some kind of structure. We're headed to some kind of structure underwater, underneath all the mud. Now, if you didn't know, underneath all that mud, there's water, and at the bottom of that water is some sort of structure that we need to work our ways through. Once we get to the right spot, I'll get to work placing this in. And he, shows off a little parcel he has. It's a little thing I cooked up that should shoot up from the structure and shave off that layer of mud.
And that should do it.
Yes, if it all goes according to plan, the Mud Ocean will be no more.
What is there that could threaten us?
It's hard to tell from how we've been able to examine the structure, but from what I can tell, there are things moving inside of it.
Right.
So once we get into that, once we get there with this submersible, we should be able to get out and traverse it as though it were a regular dungeon.
Hmm.
Bella sort of like knocks her head back. Ha! Any monsters we encounter won't be any match for adventuring heroes like us.
Well, let's hope that's the only hard part about this.
Yeah, I think we're about ready to go and change the course of the world. I say, looking at my compatriots.
Well, if they're gonna be offering us more than we can do with, then yes, please. But this better pay out to what I'm thinking it is. Not to sound too, greedy or anything.
Count Wayne, dismisses that, and says, "Believe me, money will be of no concern."
Well, let's go then, I guess.
Right, Johann clears his throat, sort of embarrassed sound. Now, there is one other thing. I know this may seem odd to you, but though I built this, I'm not exactly capable of piloting it.
Is there
That does sound
anyone who is?
You see, during all of my time working with alchemy and engineering, my arms have grown rather weak, and, well, to operate this thing's at all, I would need stronger arms than I have currently. So, someone's just gonna have to,
Bella
Bring
immediately
it, so to
pipes up.
speak.
Here, I'm strong. I can do it.
Thistlewick just says, "Right, you feeling up to it?"
I mean, I could give it a
Now,
shot.
before you make this decision, there's something you need to see. Take a look at handouts.
Ooh. Crab apparatus. Ooh,
There
look
you
at
go.
this.
But
Look at
decide who you want to use the pilot move.
look at that typeface.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh. Feels like ye old was scribbling this. I don't know.
See the pilot move.
That's rolling plus control.
And control is +0.
Yeah.
Although, no. It is you'd be rolling whatever you use to attack, and then this would apply.
Yeah.
So
Well, you'd be rolling dex because it's precise.
Yeah. And yes, Thistlewick can channel his energy through the.
that is absolutely fantastic.
Keep in mind though, Moray's damage, and like this thing having Moray's damage dice would probably be the.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was gonna ask. I don't know if it mattered about strength. I was gonna ask who here is actually strongest.
Right.
Bella actually has the same strength stat as Moray, but canonically,
Okay.
no, they're not close yet.
And you can also still also I will, it doesn't say so, but I will say if you're a passenger, you can use mechanical oddity to attack. Like that is a task you can use.
Okay.
Ooh, right.
So it depends on who you want to have an easy attacking and tags.
Still,
I
Moray should probably.
Yeah. That's like Thistlewick just says. I think Murray should do it. She's the best at navigating underwater and
Yeah.
strongest
Oh.
arms.
Well, we are underwater, so it's yeah.
Moray
Alright,
flexes.
right. Damien gets boner.
Of course. Moray stops flexing.
Oh. You can't just, This might be our last mission together. We might not even see each other after this. You can't just
You c-
throw it in one.
And also, you can't just make
can
this the
all-
Mass Effect ending.
No, no. let's make this the Mass Effect ending. Whichever one that is, because I don't know what the fuck one we're talking about.
Yeah.
All of them. It's
Okay.
basically all of them.
Yeah.
TBH, the Grimwood ending should just be like the Mass Effect 3 ending.
But with Roderick and Mask.
Which
So,
color apocalypse does Roderick choose?
Oh, I was talking about the pre-final mission romancing.
No, I was talking about the the stoplight ending.
Okay. Roderick goes for synthesis as the middle of the road, not actually a choice ending. Yeah,
So
go on.
Johann throws open a hatch at the top of the crab apparatus and hops in. There are steps. It has like a kind of step ladder thing on the side, so you can make your way up there.
Clamber on in.
Yep. Well, once you're inside, it's surprisingly.
Bloody hell! Did you do the interior design of this as well, Johan, or did you outsource this?
Oh no, I designed everything myself. One thing I didn't get to. I'm afraid we don't have an airlock.
What's an
So we're
airlock?
not. Oh, God. All right. Well, an airlock would be the thing that would let us open up this hatch while we were still surrounded by water. But that can't be done. So I'm afraid Murray here won't be able to exit once we're below water.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well, at least not without flooding the thing.
Yeah, let's keep them closed. I don't want to drown. Thank you very much.
I was never a strong swimmer. Sad to say.
Speaking of, whoever wants to pilot, your seat is over there, and he points towards the front, where there is a metal seat with these two pulleys essentially.
Nice. Ray plants her boat down.
And for the rest of us, we all have handles over any of these mechanical appendages.
They don't actually do anything. They just make everybody feel like they're actually contributing to the ship.
These appendages can do anything you want. They can grab things, punch things, slice things, whatever you want.
Yeah, I sit down at one and start playing with it to fiddle out the controls, figure them out.
Damien's just sort of poking it a little
Since
bit.
we haven't left the dock, this look immediately takes out a post, dropping Count Wayne into the water, killing him instantly.
Killing Kalmar as well in the process.
If you want to test out how to grab something, I'll let you do that. Test it out in a crate.
Yeah,
It's like a video game tutorial.
I do that.
All right, roll a flat 2d6.
Let's do it. Let's see if Thistlewick is good with computers. Or the closest equivalent. Crab submersibles. No, he's abysmal.
No. you just that. You're like, all right, I got it figured out. And when you the arms just you had intended to grab a barrel, and instead you just full throttle just smash it to pieces.
Thistlewick, trying to sound like he meant to do it, just says, perfect.
Okay, Bella sees that and immediately goes, cool, and Bella is gonna, body hug a lever and is gonna try and smash something with a claw.
Okay.
So that's
Flat 2d6
nice.
from Horace.
Fuck, damn it.
All right. So yes, yeah.
Horace knows how to smash.
Yeah, you figure out how to smash something, but on retrospect, you don't really understand how you did that.
Bella just tackles a lever, shoving an arm forward, just shooting it out.
Thistlewick, still trying to cover for the fact he didn't mean to do that, goes, hell yeah! And throws up a hand as for a high five to Bella.
Bella tackles the hand in a closest approximation to a high five.
All right. So Johan says, "All right. So before we ruin any more of the storage supplies here, I think we should get underway."
Bella rolls to smash Johan with the appendage as he tries to tell us.
He's
He's inside the thing.
It's like the Incredibles with the Omnidroid.
No, it's just like one of the mechanical limbs, like just makes its way in through the hatch and just picks him up and like.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's not ruin any more of the infrastructure.
What part of the Incredibles?
Where the only thing that can pierce its side is itself, and he goes inside of it and it stabs itself
Oh yeah.
with its arms.
Right, yeah. So, Johan closes the hatch, seals it up tight, and says, "Don't worry, I'm pretty sure we have enough air in here."
Dead.
Maybe I'll make some kind of tank that can hold oxygen. I'll sell it through the school. Make some money.
Now then, all that's left is for us to burrow through that mud and get into the water. And it's a good thing that Emberstone still has so much power in it. And he makes his way over, to like a little keypad by Murray and starts, fiddling with it and then, moves some levers around. And says, "You might not want to look directly outside the front window, at least not with your eyes wide open." And suddenly from the front, like from the claw, the front claw, just a loud, shining, giant laser beam shoots out and just starts shooting, just starts like burrowing through the mud and the mud ocean as the crab apparatus starts to move forward.
Nice.
Bloody hell.
And Johan says, "I hope they didn't have anyone in front of us when I did that." No, surely not.
That's just that's just blood.
It wouldn't be blood. It would be, well, they just wouldn't be there anymore.
Question, Johan. Just
Yeah.
How many more of those have we got? How many more times can we fire the burrowing laser?
One more time if we want to get back up here.
Fair enough.
So yeah, the burrowing laser, it's going through. Now you're just kind of like crawling through a mud cave. Outside, the portholes are totally dark until finally, it breaks through. The laser stops, and you feel, like you feel yourself shift a bit as the crab apparatus splashes into the water. And now looking outside the portholes, you can see the wonders of the dark ocean below the mud.
It's dark.
And oceany.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go on the record right now. Ben.
Yeah.
Like I'm making my official stance like before it even comes up. Immaterial light does not need to breathe.
Nice.
I'm
Again, I'm for that. I'm absolutely for that. Yeah. Now then, we are going to need to undertake a perilous journey to get to that. So who's gonna nav their way to the fucking...
I guess I will.
Oh.
As the guy who's got intelligence +3.
Yeah.
Ooh. And Thistlewick's been... probably not in the ocean. He's not. I mean, none of us. This is all new ground for most of us, except maybe Johan.
I was gonna say, because we're in the ocean, it would have been more fitting if Murray navigated. But
she does not get an automatic success here. This is saltwater.
I wasn't saying that. I wasn't saying that.
Yeah.
But all right.
I mean, it makes more sense for her to scout for me because she'd know more. It's
well,
not.
But that's the thing. We're trapped in a submarine. I don't think that Murray really possesses the capability of scouting.
Well, scouting in this case would just be having your flood and
just
scouring.
And not to
Okay,
mention, besides
that-
anything else, you still have better eyesight and
Okay,
keener
fair enough.
senses.
And think about it, underwater discoveries.
True. Murray will scout them.
What am I doing?
Quartermastering.
Of course.
Quartermastering's wisdom or intelligence?
Wisdom.
Wiz. I'm gonna roll.
What's Damien's whiz?
Damien's whiz is
+0.
yeah.
I guess Bella could have quartermastered, but
Yeah.
damn.
Well, you all eat 2 rations. I guess Damien's just too in awe of the ocean.
Well, he's,
Damien eats some of everyone else's rations.
I'm not. No, I look. I'm in
He
a
even takes one of
tense-
Bella's berries and
No,
just.
he does not. I'm in a tense
Just
situation.
eating the husk of a coconut. The
Why do you make him seem worse than he is? Just because he has a very skilled alignment.
Alright, where's your scout? Alright?
Oh right.
I did a passable job.
Yeah. You know roughly where we're going. Alright, what are you choosing, Murray?
Shit, that's a 7 to 9 on.
Yeah, you got 1.
I guess you get the drop on anything because there could very well be something on a 7 to 9.
Yeah. Yeah. So, well, since you didn't make a cool underwater discovery, I'm going to. GM chooses one from the list below for Snake 7 to 9. You happen upon a discovery missed by
Nice.
the scout.
Okay, right. I get to roll it. It's me. So 3d12.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
Alright, so while I cook this up, you can just think about how you're feeling about this new horizon.
I actually, I'm gonna say this now, and I'm actually gonna apply this to Damien. I actually kind of have a fear of like deep ocean or like a sort of void that you can't really like know what's gonna come up. So I'm gonna say that Damien is a little uncomfortable here.
I do turn to Johan and ask, like, are we the first people to make it this far? To come... Well, surely not, actually. There's a structure we're headed to, but how long ago was that?
Well, as far as I can, my best guess is that structure is probably built by the deep sea folks. Yeah, this is something, all right.
Are they still around, do we know?
Well, there's something inside there, and I mean, there have been reports of the deep sea folks having zombified versions of themselves around.
That's gonna be
Zombified?
something.
You just say zombified.
You did fight one. I just remember at
Yeah,
Bile Rock at Bile Deep Beach.
Bella did.
I know, but I'm just asking anyway.
Yeah. Yep.
Underwater?
Yep.
What are we even going up against?
But yes, we are probably a few hundred years.
Bella and Murray are Murray is piloting the thing, but she's looking at I mean obviously her eyes forward, scouting and whatnot. And so she's very interested. Bella too. She is like pressed up against the front windshield in front of Murray, like just
just in awe.
yeah, like her face, like she's completely smushed up against it.
Those kids that go to like the aquatic.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like at the zoo when they see the sea creatures.
Yes, no, she absolutely, she's like that.
All right, Snake, roll another d12.
You got it.
Okay.
I think I really should have gotten those.
Roll a d6 plus 2.
Oh, is this new? Well, this means how many things we're encountering, I'm guessing, so that's not good.
Mm-hmm.
You know he's planning something when he wants to ask you for extra rolls.
Or a d6 plus 2. Minimum of 3 things.
Would Neo ever do anything bad to us?
Would I?
Ain't I a stinker?
Okay. So, Thistlewick,
Mm.
like, navigating, looking out, through the lights, and, going off of what Johan told you. You're looking around, for this thing, and you do see something, through through one of the portholes when one of the floodlights does briefly go over it. And you find... No, actually, I have a picture for this, actually. I gotta consult Yu-Gi-Oh cards for this. Hold on. Because immediately... Yeah. You come across a school of 7 of these things, essentially.
Oh.
Yeah.
I passed that along to the group. Oh yeah, there's some big-toothed fish fuckers out there. I don't know if they've seen us.
Bella immediately buzzes from, the front windshield to this porthole, and was now pressing her face up against this. And sort of, you hear her muffled against the glass. Cool!
So it's our version of an anglerfish. I think
Yeah.
that's what it's called, yeah.
They are slowly swimming towards this porthole, by the way.
They've seen us. They're coming this way.
Why do I feel so?
6 of them.
I'm not used to this. This is weird.
Bella's saying, those are the scariest fish I've ever seen. And that's when you all realize Murray now has her face pressed against the porthole.
You're meant to be driving!
Oh, shit.
Yes, oh shit. I agree. I second that, and I grab the controls, and I'm just trying to pincer out the side of my porthole just to try and scare them off. So there's just constant clicking from the arms I've got.
So you're trying to intimidate them.
Essentially.
All right. Roll plus control first.
Yeah.
I think I may have made Murray really muscular.
All right. That means you can proceed with whatever move. So let's see.
That is a tricky one. Whatever move. Because I can't parlay with them to tell them to fuck off. They're fish.
Yeah. I'd call this probably...
Kind of sounds like a defy danger.
Yeah, it's a defy danger, definitely. But I'd say with quick thinking.
Okay, so
There you go.
intelligence.
Plus, yeah.
Okay, so let's hope this works. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They quickly disperse.
Fizzwick just starts shouting, "Yeah, fuck off!"
Fuck off, you buggers!
We're the crab submarine, you fucks.
Murray's gonna spout war on those.
Get
This
away
probably
from
isn't something she's heard, but intuitively, can figure out based on observing a fish.
Get away from our wet scorpion.
Fucking. Yeah. Something interesting. Well, the fish with the biggest teeth on, on land that you know of, their teeth are about half the size of that.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, this fish has twice the size of the biggest fish teeth you've ever seen.
Murray just starts listing off facts about anglerfish.
There you go.
Well, hey, we might need
Did
them.
you know they reproduce by the much smaller males physically attaching themselves to the female, then slowly disintegrating until they're nothing but a pair of testicles hanging off the female?
Yes, I learned that on QI.
Yeah,
Also,
I did as
yeah.
well.
Also, I'm just saying, soundtrack right now.
Do they?
Can I listen to that without destroying the channel?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Does this universe have a version
Nice.
of UI?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I've made Murray very muscular. I'll turn it down. I hope you'll like it.
Bella's more muscular than Murray is.
Like, Murray has an image of, like, pretty much accurate of her.
Mhm.
Well, I'm basing Murray off of the current image that she's got now.
Okay.
I'm just spicing it up a little bit.
Own interpretation.
All right. So, you have the drop on whatever lies ahead.
Nice.
Okay, that's good.
So Murray, you're you're focusing on getting your way, to that temple as Thistlewick guides you, and as you're approaching what it looks like a structure, like you think, all right, this is good. We're approaching.
I thought this is like Minecraft's Notion monument.
You see something absolutely gigantic. Some dark figure, like about as big as that Hydra.
Oh shit! Qui-Gon Jinn told me what to do. There's always a bigger fish. We gotta get the bigger one to eat this one.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah.
And as you're looking in,
Who is that from again?
focusing
fucked up.
harder.
Fighting Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
As you're focusing harder, you're making out quite a few tentacles.
Oh no.
This is pretty.
It's a man of war.
And it seems perched in front of the structure that you have to go inside of.
Really makes you go,
Really
What?
jogs the nog.
So what do you do, Murray?
Let's turn off some of the lights. Let's not
Alright.
alert this thing to our presence.
So you go
I'm
dark.
in control.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm in
Yeah.
control of the mount. I have Stalker. I'm.
Really
There
makes
you
no
go.
sense.
It's all about you.
It is.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, oops.
Did you tell the rest of us about this giant fucking
Yeah,
monstrosity?
yeah.
Okay.
Murray says, So, there's something down there that looks an awful lot like something I saw drawn in one of Damien's books. And,
What? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Okay.
I have literally no idea what this reference is to.
So yeah, Johan looked at it as well. Huh. Well, so that's what that is.
That's your response to seeing that? That's what that is? It's
Well-
fucking huge.
During our calculations, we had assumed that there was some other big structure in front of the temple.
I see. And that big structure turns out to be whatever that is.
I believe the scientific term is Kraken.
You believe the scientific term is Kraken.
Yes?
I see. Okay. That's a fair bit bigger than anything we've personally gone up against. Seen,
We're gonna. Yeah.
yeah, maybe seen, but this will be new. This will be interesting.
We're gonna have to think. We're. You know what I think? Murray says. I think we better think of something.
Good thinking. I like
Johan.
it.
I think we better think of something.
Well, it does seem to be perched in front of all possible entrances. So we will have to move it.
Do you?
All of
Does
a
anyone happen to know what a Kraken likes? What makes them tick? You know what? I'm gonna roll a spout lore on this.
Yeah, that
See
sounds
if,
fair.
see if I know anything about the Kraken. Well, I know something interesting and useful about the Kraken. I reflect back to my school days when they were told, okay, young Tarantinos, if you're ever fighting a Kraken, here's what you do.
Krakens really don't like jolts of electricity.
Okay, so if we can electroshock
They're pretty
it-
heavily bothered by it.
Okay.
Boy, if we had Zalbalba.
Johan, I could channel electricity through the ship, but we'd still need to get close to it. Closer than this.
Yep.
those were noises in character of Bella, who was like vibrating with excitement.
You've got something, Bella?
Yeah, I do. You remember the sleep, the necromancer
Yeah.
can do more than sleep.
I also put Damien to sleep.
Well, things didn't go as well as might have wanted to, but things could go better too.
I see. Well, it's better than whatever that thing is.
Now, I'm not going to try and put it to sleep, but what I'm going to do is a little riskier, but just all right. Bella's so can I? Should I do it? Should I do it?
Sure.
You're just gonna use your curse.
I only have one boon, but if there's anything that feels like an appropriate use, and if this fucks up, this could actually really bite us in the ass.
Oh, great.
So you're telling me Bella doesn't want to actually fight it?
Bella doesn't really consider herself in a position where she's able to, because if she were to go out of the ship, it would require not being able to fight it, because she'd be intangible. And she doesn't consider fighting something using the ship as really legitimate.
Alright.
And like I said, like, this is the only boon Bella has currently.
Okay, but guess what, Eric?
What's that?
I got some devastating news for you.
What's that?
Sound doesn't carry through water.
I don't have to be in their presence. It doesn't say there's any sort of proximity. It's just I have to speak. Well, it doesn't actually say I have to speak their name. But just I have to say it, but they don't have to hear it.
Very well.
All right, we're gonna try this. All right, you guys should probably cross your fingers on this one that I actually succeed in this role.
Oh god.
This could fuck us like real bad.
Potentially. Basically, Bella's gonna try and change its form.
Oh no.
So if I succeed, I'll turn it into something useful. On a fail, I'm gonna let the GM decide what its form actually changes to. It might be good, but
It might be bad.
it might also be bad.
Or if it changes their form.
I mean, it depends on how much mass you can add to just make a dire kraken, for instance. Giving you ideas here, not meaning to do your job of fucking us over. Not doing that for you.
But Bella does say, this could go really bad. So,
I think we're fully aware of that.
If there's nothing else you want to do, that's a bit more safe.
It's scared by electricity, Bella, so we know that, and better the devil we know, I suppose.
Actually, no, never mind, because we already got a good spell for him. Bella says, if you want to do that, that sounds cooler, honestly, but...
Let's do it then. We'll hold on to that. Hold on to the curse. We might need it as we go further in.
Alright. I just, don't get many opportunities where,
Just gonna grab another can, but...
it feels justified.
If it retaliates, comes back on us, it's a good backup option. It's a good nuclear option.
Is your boon from being oathbound?
No. I got it last session.
Oh,
I don't remember what it was for.
Did you not take an oath to do this job?
To do what? No, not an oath.
Alright. Got it.
But yeah, Thistlewick, basically goes to Marie and says, right, I'm going to be controlling for a few minutes.
Hello.
I'm going to shoot some electricity at it. Hello. Actually, that's the thing. Can I use my wind slash via the crab?
Bubble
Mm.
slash.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I basically pull up to an appropriate range, and I'm going to try and wind slash.
Alright, but
Got
since
a
Murray's
control
not in
first.
control. Well, wait, are you piloting or passenger? Are you doing this through mechanical apparatus? Basically.
If Murray can still pilot while I do that, then I won't kick her off the controls.
Yeah, Murray can still pilot while you do that.
Okay, perfect. So, all right.
So yeah, if she's still piloting, then yeah, then you have Stalker on because
Okay, yeah, that's better because that means we can get in range probably before
Yeah.
getting spotted. But I still have to roll mechanical apparatus to do this, don't I?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. If you were the pilot, then you wouldn't.
Let's keep Stalker on. Yeah, we partial success all way towards
You.
it.
It means this means that you can.
I can.
Basically, how this works, so, so like you roll control. If you roll a 7 to 9, you do it, but you'll have if you want to do it again, you'll have to roll mechanical oddity again. If you get a
Okay.
10 plus, then you don't have to roll mechanical oddity again.
I see. So it's just like learning the controls, whereas I just
Yeah.
basically blundered my way to getting what I wanted.
Yes.
I don't know what I did. Okay.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm gonna wind slash at it. Are you? I don't. Let me look up the failure of wind slash real quick.
I don't think there is one. I just think you don't do it.
Yeah, just don't do it. So I'm just like, you just hear a bunch of
Yeah.
like sounds of like
Yeah.
as nothing happens. You just see the
Yeah.
crab claws doing nothing essentially.
You're not used to channeling your magic through that a conduit, I imagine.
If you use magic, can I do any of my abilities through here or no?
No.
Depends on on what you can feasibly do. Like you can backstab if you want.
And I don't know how to say. It's the one where you when you deliberately aim for a creature's vital organs, deal +1
Is there-
d4 damage. Yeah.
I thought that was.
No.
Oh,
That's
well, no. Yeah, you're talking
autonomous.
I'm afraid the crab apparatus does not have any. Actually, no. I will say, you can volley with the crab apparatus. Like there is like a little like thing on the end of each mechanical thing that shoots out like some kind of bolt of magical energy that you'd be able to operate with mechanical oddity. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Alright. But you can't actually aim for its vital organs because it is currently obscured, and also really doesn't. I don't think you're. I don't think you're well versed in Kraken anatomy.
I was gonna say crabology, like as if combating from inside a crab.
Actually, does the squid have vital organs?
The brain.
Yes.
I know it does, but where would that be? Whatever.
Sort of like towards the bottom of the bell, mostly. Like around where the eyes are.
Who's to say its brain is in its head?
Well, either way, Damien is not well versed in Kraken anatomy, so. All right. So, if you're gonna do a thing, what are you gonna do?
I was
The
wanting
heart
to.
section.
Huh? Go on.
No, go ahead.
No. Go on.
I was just muttering to myself about squid anatomy.
I mean, I would be willing to try again. See if. Just basically try and get some magic out of this, because that's. Knowing it's weak to electricity, that's our best course of action.
Let's heighten reflexes. Let's jump really high.
If anyone's willing to, aid or interfere me on this one.
Backstab. I definitely would love to backstab it.
Wait, what would you be being aided or interfered?
Probably with the pilot roll.
With the
Control
passenger roll.
Yeah, passenger roll. The control roll, essentially.
I guess Bella will, just like, or no, can Murray and Bella both like just Bella as another like getting an angle, you're good, sort of.
Nah, choose one of your characters to do.
I don't know. Which makes more sense, Bella? Like,
I'd say
just-
Bella, because Bella was watching through the porthole and isn't currently
Okay.
at the controls.
All right. Yeah. Bella. They both have the same.
Remember to put your character as Bella.
Yep. Thank you.
Don't forget
You're
to
welcome.
do that. Nice.
There you go.
I got a +1. Wow.
No,
Wow.
nope.
Look
Nope.
who's bad.
Yeah. In fact, the limb just kind of bangs on the crab apparatus,
Dong.
and vibrations go through the water as the kraken stirs.
Wasn't me. Was the
All
crab.
right, Damien, you want to do something?
Did you say I could backstab feasibly with this?
You'd have to get in closer. Right, would have to take you in closer.
Hey, wait a second. Dong's story. I thought sound waves didn't travel through water. Is what you said, right?
No. This is different. This is water emotions like going through. He's feeling the vibrations. He's not hearing a dong.
I don't even know.
It's very high pitched beyond what we can hear.
So, do you want to have Murray take you in closer, and then you can try to backstab it?
Alright, it's definitely not it's definitely not defenseless or an unaware creature. Yeah, I prefer. Can we get in? Can we get in closer? I've got an idea.
All right, Murray. Sort of. All right, and gonna sort of try and staying in its blind spot. Sort of. Gonna do it in such a way as to send it in the right trajectory and sort of not kill the engines, but turn off, lay off the throttle, sort of drift into position.
Alright. Very well, you do that just fine. The Kraken is aware that something is here, though.
Let me see. Surprise. Yeah, but I will definitely want to backstab this thing.
Okay, well, roll 2d6 plus nothing first to operate a mechanical limb.
No one can help me with this, can they?
I can aid or
Someone can,
anyone
yeah.
can aid or interfere with it.
Yeah. How about you, Thistle? You want to?
Okay, even though I just completely fucking beefed the last one. Oh yeah, okay, this is where I went wrong. I say as I walk over.
Oh, don't worry. If it, we'll
Okay,
all lose.
there we go. You get a +1, but now I'm also privy to any repercussions that you get. Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
you got an 8 on your backstab. So
That's a +1, so is that?
That's a 9.
you got a
so-
9, yeah.
Oh, it's awesome.
So choose one on your backstab.
I want to go over this with Snake. What do you think?
I don't know what the options are for backstab. You decide.
yeah,
It's
you
your
can't.
role.
Hold on.
You can not get into a melee with them. You can deal your damage plus d6. You can create an advantage and give +1 to you or an ally acting on it, or you can reduce their armor by 1 until they repair it.
I'm gonna say, you deal +1 d6.
Alright, roll your damage and then roll a d6.
And now we're in a melee with a Kraken. Oh, nice.
8 whole damage.
1d6. There we go. I was just trying to figure out how to type it again. Getting used to the layout of my desk.
Alright, here you go.
Ooh.
Well, you know, it's like 8 vehicle damage, so it's bigger than 8 us damage.
Take that, you sea monster.
All right, the Kraken stirs. You feel vibrations like just like rock the apparatus, the crab apparatus, as a tentacle like comes in and starts to wrap around your submersile.
This is bad. This is really bad. This is too big. This is too big. I'm like hitting all the controls.
You feel you feel your crab apparatus start to move as the tentacle pulls you forward. Pulls you whichever way the Kraken wishes. And Murray, you looking out your front view, see 2 yellow eyes.
In what sort of distance? What range are these eyes from us?
I'd say probably. Well, if you as a person were crab apparatus, they'd be on the border of reach and near.
But so. Okay, no, but if we were. Okay, but so it does not count as within reach then?
No.
Okay.
We need
Maria
to get closer.
says, "Yeah, well, this is bad."
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. So to defy danger, powering through, like, or essentially, or wants to. All right, I'm getting ahead of myself. To ram forward, you know, to like.
You want to
run
rocket right towards the thing's nose.
Is
or
that
whatever.
like a pilot move, or is that like a defy danger powering through type thing?
I'll say that'd be powering through.
Okay, so should I roll strength then?
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, let's gun the engines. Oh,
Bella.
That was Bella.
Yeah.
They have the same strength stat too.
Yeah.
I rolled that on the right sheet, but.
All right.
They didn't need
Well,
it on that.
yes. You just you push in, you know, your 2 pulley things, and yeah, you feel the thing roar as you feel the crab apparatus roar as you break free of the tentacle.
All right, let's Gurren log on the ship.
Nice.
Well, I guess it has claws and not, you know, yeah.
Not
so
rolls.
as the pilot, I have access to, you know, the claw. No, we're gonna Gurren log it. The not just pinching, the claws rotate rapidly.
Oh, we're
like
gonna
a
hack
tornado.
and slash.
We are gonna hack and slash. That's
Go
precise too.
Yeah, go for it.
Ooh, 10.
Absolutely. Very good.
Jesus.
Mhm.
That's 2 piercing, with messy.
Yeah, absolutely. Fuck, you burrow into one of this thing's eyes.
Here's how we do it in the swamp, bitch.
Yeah. Like you just see like this thing's eyes like twist and twist and twist until like you have ripped it the fuck out, and like, you know, the blood, you know, comes in through the water.
Wow. See, Bella wanted to do this respectfully. I was a Kraken. She was gonna just turn it into a little fish. It would turn back in like a few days. Now we're doing this shit to it. I hope you're all happy.
Sure, I'm happy. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try and pilot. I'm like, okay, I've got to help out here. Got to contribute something to this. Please, pilot. Are you? Am I getting experience for this at least?
Oh no! Yes, you are.
Okay, I'm adding 2 experience that I have yet to fucking add then. As I'm like hitting buttons like, what does any of... Johan, what does any of this do?
I barely know what I was doing as well.
I don't know this computer garbage.
So yeah, the limbs just kind of like goes under to the as, you know, it turns away from the Kraken. And the Kraken has 2 more tentacles shoot out and grab the crab apparatus and starts holding it and starts bringing it towards the ocean floor. And fucking... let me just roll something here. Actually, do you want to defy danger from this, actually, Murray? before I do a
Yeah,
thing.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, is it just try and elite maneuverings, you know, jerk those control sticks, do a barrel roll, that sort of thing.
Spinning's a good trick.
Yes,
Alright,
exactly.
so- alright, alright. I will say that is getting out of the way or acting fast.
All right.
Dex.
Yep. Hold on to your guts.
Hold on to your butts.
Oh yeah, you spiral on out of that grip, and you manage to get a decent distance from the Kraken's tentacles.
Oh, I'm guessing, you know, Marie's not kidding when she says hold on, because the submarine's about to do some pretty wild stuff. I'm gonna ask Ben a question here. So, is this gonna be more dangerous for Bella or less because she's flying? Like, can she just
less.
completely
Yeah,
stay?
no, yeah,
Alright.
she's flying.
So yeah, everyone else. is
Johan,
like,
Damien, and Fistlick are absolutely getting knocked around by this.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
I mean, I imagine Damien's fine considering his moves. Fizzlewick, on the other hand,
Yeah, but no.
and Johan in particular.
Yeah,
the old
Johan's
bloke.
kind of thinking, oh Jesus.
Damien still freaks out because he's underwater and he's having a hard time dealing with this.
Maybe alright. I just like to say as I'm getting thrown around. If it makes you this angry, I'll stop hitting buttons.
Thistlewick just goes like cars in the canyon.
Hey, Snake, I'm drawing Fizzlewick now. Would you say his armor is like the way you have him in his picture?
It's like leather dueling. It's dueling leathers, so quite thin. Maybe a bit more made up than what it is in the image.
If you find anything, send it to me because this is the last one.
Actually, no, the image is pretty good, I'd say.
I'll make it less ragged.
So yeah, at this point, like all of its tentacles have risen up, sort of like forming like a fucking minefield of tentacles that you'll have to get through to get to it. Now, it is ready for battle.
Johan, I've got a question, mate.
What?
Do we have any-
What?
Does this thing have any like loudspeakers or something?
No.
Okay, Murray, we can't talk to it. I was spitballing for your sake.